to the West Texas town of El Paso, the Sun City, today at the historic Sun Bowl as a couple of squads come in trying to finish their season as champions of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Yellow Jackets offense will go to work first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Might be calling a hot route. Scanning the field, it's Kane. Moves away as he feels pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. All right, guys, let's talk about Georgia Tech. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Kansas State's offense will go to work for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense wants to bring the heat. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Johnson looking to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. No good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off play action on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Alexander. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Complete downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Hogan. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Still on his feet at the 45. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on him.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's King. It's complete on the right side. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in stride inside the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. For the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Leaves it with the running back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Off the play fake on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's King. Grabbed in the middle, it's Stockton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his legs, it's Hosman. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Zings it complete to the right. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Gets rid of it. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why.
And they will score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Power football with the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Johnson wants to throw it. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
He's looking to pass. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, very few venues provide a better stage than Sun Bowl Stadium as we bring you this first half update of the Sun Bowl from El Paso.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to to the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Fires it incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative.
He's got it inside the 30. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Gets away from one. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
The inside handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Flips it out on the screen. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And after the extra point, they cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass, it's King. Here's the pressure. Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. On the run, it's Alexander. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He makes the catch. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. To the air, it's King. Grab near the marker, it's Stockton. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The Yellow Jackets are on the move. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Kansas State.
How oftentimes can you say that there is a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. He fires one deep down the right side.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's King. Another incompletion on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them. And they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
Buys a little time. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Wildcats! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's King. him down back at the 16.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. And the Yellow Jackets are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. On the move, it's Alexander. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Trying play action. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down 1 possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete out of the backfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Trailing by a touchdown, getting late in the 4th, and this is a huge, perhaps a defining moment in this game. Looking to scramble. Bought a little time, lets it go. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Johnson wants to throw it. The short hands, it's Johnson. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's complete to the right. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big time, prime time moment. You got the ball, tie game. You want to go win? Make some plays for him.
They'll run it from the gun. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kick the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And these moments can't be tight, man. You start looking at that clock, and that thing's staring at you. So I got to pass. Big fourth down and short. You got to get this first down. So you got to be thinking about that first before you think about the clock.
Quarterback making adjustments. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Caught near the sticks. It's Hosley. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's King. Firing to the right, complete. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They move on top here in the fourth.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there. Finish this thing off.
He'll bring it out. It's Lockett. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. But forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Wide open downfield. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for